أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أهل الكتاب لما تكفرون بآيات الله وأنتم تشهدون. O people of the book, why do you reject the signs of Allah while you bear witness to their truth? يا أهل الكتاب لما تلبسون الحق بالباطل وتكتمون الحق وأنتم تعلمون. O people of the book, why do you mix the truth with falsehood and hide the truth knowingly? In these verses, Allah directly addresses Ahli Kitab, people of the book, the Jews and the Christians, as a reminder of the responsibility that comes with knowledge. They had scriptures, prophecies, and clear signs validating the message of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Many scholars explain that their own learned individuals recognized the truth of Islam through the descriptions of the final messenger found in their books. So the question from Allah is firm yet compassionate. You see the truth, you recognize the signs, so why deny them? The criticism here is not for lack of knowledge, but for knowingly resisting truth because it challenged ego, it challenged identity, and it challenged authority. Allah also exposes what was hidden in the hearts of some among the people of the book, the envy. They saw the rise of Islam. They saw the Prophet from the descendants of Ismail alayhi salam. They saw a new, strong, believing community taking shape. They saw the blessings and support from Allah shifting towards the Muslims. Instead of celebrating guidance returning to Abraham's family, jealousy ignited. This jealousy did not remain an emotion. It turned into plots to confuse new Muslims. It turned into secret campaigns to weaken their faith. It turned into misinformation and deception to cause doubt. Allah points out two serious wrongdoings of the people of the book. They mixed truth with falsehood, added layers of distortion in order to confuse people. They concealed the reality, what they were fully aware of, thus committing injustice to humanity. This is a universal warning. It applies to anyone who knows the truth and yet chooses to conceal it. Allah reveals this behavior publicly so that Muslims remain cautious. He reminds the believers their schemes will ultimately harm themselves. Their envy blocks nothing except their own spiritual success. While they try to extinguish the light of Islam, that light only spread stronger. Allah encourages the believers to remain confident and steady. Guidance belongs to Allah, and He grants honor to those who submit sincerely. وقالت طائفة من أهل الكتاب آمنوا بالذي أنزل على الذين آمنوا وجه النهار واكفروا آخره لعلهم يرجعون. A group among the people of the book said to one another, believe in what has been revealed to the believers in the morning and reject it in the evening, so they may abandon their faith. This verse describes a deliberate plan made by a group from among the people of the book during the early days in Medina. They saw Islam growing quickly. New converts were sincere, but still learning. The goal of the Jews was to create doubt among these new Muslims. The strategy they whispered to each other was clever on the surface, but rooted in deceit. Pretend to accept Islam publicly in the morning, then announce rejection of Islam in the evening. Why such a dramatic flip in one day? They hoped the Muslims would say if these educated people of the book left the religion so quickly, maybe they discovered something wrong in Islam. It was a psychological attack. This was not a search for truth. They knew exactly what they were doing. It was a coordinated plan, a plan to confuse new believers, to spread rumors, to present Islam as unstable or flawed, and to make people question their own faith. This shows that disbelief can sometimes come not from ignorance, but from envy, fear of losing influence, and desire for control. Allah exposes their secret conversation so that the believers learn to be cautious and not blindly trust every loud claim, so that faith remains rooted in conviction, not peer pressure. So truth is not judged by who accepts or rejects it in public. Guidance is from Allah. No stage drama can stop it. Even today, the same tactic repeats. Individuals pretend sympathy toward Islam but intend to undermine it. Social media influencers accept Islam, then leave it publicly to create noise. Faith shocks and scandals are used to shape communities. The Quran shows us that these strategies are ancient, predictable, and ultimately ineffective. Islam keeps growing because truth is not fragile. Guidance does not depend on human approval. ولا تؤمنوا إلا لمن تبع دينكم قل إن الهدى هدى الله أن يؤتى أحد مثل ما أوتيتم أو يحاجوكم عند ربكم قل إن الفضل بيد الله يؤتيه من يشاء والله واسع عليم. And only believe those who follow your religion. Say, O Prophet, surely the only true guidance is Allah's guidance. They also said, do you believe that someone will receive revealed knowledge similar to yours or argue against you before your Lord? Say, O Prophet, indeed all bounty is in the hands of Allah. He grants it to whoever He wills, and Allah is all bountiful, all knowing. Prophethood, divine knowledge, and spiritual blessings are gifts from Allah. These blessings cannot be monopolized. These blessings shift to where Allah sees sincerity. Allah describes Himself as all bountiful, all knowing, possessor of limitless mercy, which means no matter how much He gives one person, it does not reduce what He can give another. His gifts are never restricted by lineage, race, tribe, or human expectations. A universal message for all time. This passage teaches every nation and community. Do not assume your own truth. Do not deny others the chance to be guided. Do not envy someone else's closeness to God. The door of mercy stays open for anyone who seeks them sincerely. The rise of Islam through Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was a living example of this divine principle. يختص برحمته من يشاء والله ذو الفضل العظيم. He chooses whoever He wills to receive His mercy, and Allah is the Lord of infinite bounty. Blessing moved to the Ummah because they embraced submission, humility, and faith.